There we go. There's a reason why everybody couldn't hear me. I know, chat, I know, hold on. But also, if you're wondering why chat's not working, yeah, I'm still saying some stuff up with chat, so don't worry. You guys think I can't see you guys chat right now. I can see y'all in my Streamlabs, but give me like at least 5 minutes, because I'm also letting people know about the debut as well, to where it's gonna take like a few minutes, yeah. But also, be sure to feel free to add me some questions, like, yeah, like pretty much questions like YouTubing stuff, all the stuff going on wise, to where like I'll be sure to answer them pretty much too, to where, yeah. Let me see here. Let's see here. I'm gonna put this in half so that way it can work. Lol. Let's see here. Well, excuse me, Miss Celestial J Lioness. I'm still new to this. So hold on. Give me a moment. Let's see here. Well, excuse. Okay, so in other words, it's on top chat. I just need to figure out how I'm going to. Can I grab this on live chat different rarities by doing this? Hold on. I think I can, right? By just clicking on this and doing here live chat, changing the URL. Oh, why the hell did I copy? Hold on. There we go. Alright. Surely, hopefully this can... Actually, no. It should be a way on how I can be able to pop this out, so that way you guys can be able to, you know, right? Because I can see y'all seeing in the stream chat, but I'm just trying to make sure that the stream can be able to pick up y'all's, like, you know, commentary on here, to where... Hold on, chat, hold on. We're doing tech support here. Let's see here. Hey Dad, hey Dad, how's it going? Let's see here. Yeah, don't mind me, Dad. We're doing tech support real quick. To where, yeah. Also, just a quick FYI. You guys can hear me, right? I just want to make sure of that, so that way we have no audio trouble. All right. Let me see here. Copy text. Tech support site. Hey. That's only for Discord. Loud and clear. Okay, good. All right, good. That's what I like to hear. As for that tech support thing, where it's only for Discord. That's only for. Okay. Only y'all will get the here. Only me and Leona will get that joke. But anybody else who's seen Sayu pretty much in Monarch on Twitch will also get that joke. Since Sayu and Sayu is pretty much Monarch's tech support. That's pretty much what me and Leona here are. We're pretty much like we have like pretty much Sayu and Monarch tech support pretty much IRL from time to time. But besides that, yeah. Hold on. Let me see here. Well, at least my V-bridger's working and my thing is working good. All right, so no problems here. To where I just need to like fix the chat. To where don't also chat. You're wondering why like me fixing the chat is taking so long? It's pretty much because, well, I'm also like still trying to promote the freaking stream to everybody else that like, you know, who doesn't know about like my channel. Of course, Dashy and Corey pretty much go for the Switch takeover. That's crazy. Let's see here. I brought it on Twitter. I brought it on TikTok. I brought it on... Okay. Rigging Celestial J, cloud support. How can I help? Well, I'll tell you how you can help me. I need boba tea. I'm gonna need a side of boba tea, a crystal magaraga, and pretty much I'm gonna need some Greek yogurt, which I also have right here. This is also tasty. Let's see here. Alright, this might help me. Enable in-game overlay. Okay, there we go. Guess it'll show me. Let's see here. Hi, Mom. Hi, Isabella. Let's see here. Shalom. It's me, your demonic son, who is also a dragon, Rar. Hi, Mom. Let's see here. Let's see here. And also, Chad, don't worry. I might stream again actually tonight. Yeah, that's right. Maybe a double stream. Yeah, there might be a double stream. You'll get to see Dracasin 2 times. Yeah, 2 times. 2 timing. To where it's going to be like... So, because the reason why I want to do 2 streams, because I slept over the stream limit on when I was supposed to stream, which was the day... Because the debut time I was supposed to stream was mostly going to be at least pretty much around 12:30 Eastern time, right? But since my dumbass was still asleep during that time, and I was also in therapy, so that was also why I was late. Literally, yeah, I slept through it to where hopefully this makes up for like me sleeping over that time. Yeah, I'm so sorry, as you can see from my tears. Yeah, I was very sleepy that day. I had to get woken up from like, well, my pretty much demonic mother, my demon queen Ursica, to remind me saying that I had a debut today, to where hopefully y'all can forgive me for that, to where hopefully to also forgive pretty much like, yeah, that's why I'm pretty much thinking of doing double stream. Yeah, one pretty much being this one right here, and then the second one could be probably be me either like making music or something like that going on. Oh yeah, speaking of which, speaking of music, your demonic boy might have something for you pretty much coming up in the next few days. Depends pretty much if I can get everything else for it, to where y'all might enjoy it, to where I have like, there's a lot of big stuff happening for this channel since this is like my first time doing something like as much big as VTubing. Well, pretty much that is VTubing, must say. So that way y'all can be able to see what I got in store. Or yeah, let's see here, who else? Yuki. Let's see, Yuki Hananabi. Well, I hope I said that name right. Yeah, but Yuki Hananabi, yo, welcome to the chat, welcome to the stream. I feel that. I'm still a tired lioness since yesterday, but I got it. A collab. Let's see, and collab Mario Kart will be soon. You will leave your scaly tail in the duck. But I don't got the Switch 2 though. I'm not getting no keys to play games. I already have Mario Kart 8. Why do I need Mario Kart World unless it's collabable with 8? Like, I know there's a cow now, but Jesus Lord. Let's see here. Your VTuber model looks so cool. Like, damn. Well, why, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, if you're wondering who made this model, that was like mine and like Leona's friend here, Vampy, who created mine and her models. Like, yeah, if you want to like give her a follow, pretty much like I put her I put her X in my debut video. Yeah, my debut announcement video. So that way, if you guys want to follow her on X. Or pretty much, I think she does Twitch as well, but yeah, you gotta check on her X to be sure. But yeah, just follow her on there, show her some love, and give her some support. She'll be able to give you that. Let's see here. Facts, I'm not getting the Switch 2 either. Oh my lord, cause like, dude, no, cause like literally, why would I need to get something that requires you, if you don't want to get the game for $80, because like what my friend Cam told me, You literally have to either get it from like by buying the game for $80 or $60, or you're required to get it from a key to get the freaking games that you want. Why would I want to do that? Let's see here. All right, back to the video. I'm fixing on why chat is not working. Let's see here. Yeah, I'm over here talking about chat, but let's see here. Let's see here. My Switch works just fine. Lol. The joy of Joy-Cons are a little janky. Oh, the Joy-Cons are a little janky, but they're mine, bro. Facts, cause I hear it right now. My Joy-Cons, they're a little twinky at first from time to time, but at least they still work the way how I want them to be. That's what I like. I like that a lot. Certain games, big bro, like yacht. Hey, look, I'm not trying to dub it. Why you gotta call me out like that? I haven't even played Yakuza, but I've only listened to the music. The music is the one thing on reason why I like the game. Freaking dame 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 oh dame dame oh. Oh my lord. Oh lord, chat. You chat. You see how she y'all see how she does me dirty. This is why we're siblings. We see the thing is that y'all don't know, chat. Me and Leona have sibling energy. It's like I'm pretty much just a stable big bro, and then pretty much here comes this lioness coming out of nowhere. This pretty much with a freaking cloud mallet to mock me, saying, "All right, certain games like this and that." I'm like, "Whoa, what you mean by that?" Like it's real in these streets. I tell you, chat. Let's see here. I don't do you dirty. Remember yesterday when like pretty much like I was trying to fix my mic on Discord, and yet pretty much my XLR mic wasn't working because of the wire being janky as shit, and then Munchie kept laughing at me and I was begging my shit, acting like my boy Jamar on TikTok, like pretty much where he loses his shit because of his tech, to where literally Kai literally like got both yours, and my boy Riku's I think saying that y'all promoted my debut, which I'm still grateful for, by the way, right? Chat, right? And then out of the blue, a time I'm over here trying to tell him, saying, okay, I'm grateful for y'all doing that, but in other words, like, what did you mean by it? My mic decides to fuck up on me. Decides to keep on rewiring itself automatically out of nowhere. I'm trying to fix that shit, right, chat? And it says, no, you're not fixing shit. You're gonna be like this, and you're gonna like it. So I'm just like, why? Why you gotta do this to me? We got no beef. Like, why you do this? Like, do you got like some kind of a vendetta against me? Microphone? Like, it does not gotta be like that. Like, we could just play either Mario Brothers or Minecraft, but it don't gotta be like that. Oh lord, but no, seriously, chat. In other words, I already know they were joking to where like, yeah, but it's just when it pisses me off, it makes me go into my, like, now if you're wondering why my hair is blue and why my eyes are pretty much bloodshot red and pretty much with purple eyes, this is pretty much like me in my like this is like only like 50% of my power right here. Now, sooner or later, I am going to get a like pretty much new model change so that way y'all can see Dracasin at full power. But right now, you're looking at him as 50% of his power when he's when I'm pissed. To where that's how pissed off I was when I was trying to literally fix my mic, dude. It was literally a pain in the ass. I had to bang on my fucking desk and move my wire around so that way shit can work. Ah, shit. Yeah, chat, but literally, hold on, let's see here. Yeah, but anyway, besides this, my wiring on and why this shit was not working, let me fix like that. Let me go back to fixing. Yeah, let me fucking go back to fixing the chat button so that way it can be showed on stream. Oh, okay, so it's a widget. All right. Let me head to widget real quick since the chat box on the browser doesn't want to fucking work. Let's see here. Yeah, delete that. Let's see here. We're gonna do something real quick, chat. Yeah, you're pretty much just watching your boy pretty much get everything together on this freaking chat box when shit. Let me see here. Okay, there it is. Chat box. Let's see here. Clean. Let's see here. Okay. All right, we might go with either that or what's Twitch? Nope. We're just gonna go with clean. I think clean might be a good thing. Yeah, clean is a good, very good one I might use. All right. So that way I can be able to see all this text. All right, there we go. Let's see here. I just gotta adjust your things. Yeah, don't mind me, chat. I'm over. It's pretty much your boy Dracasin setting up chat box like a fool, but like a good fool. Let's see here. All right. Just gotta change the freaking size because the size is a little bit scrawny at the moment. Let's see here. Hold on, chat. Let's see here. Plays fanfare. Yeah, all right. I feel. All right, I feel you, Navi. Yeah, another one. I would also play fanfare. It's all right. I see you. Let's see. All right, that might be good. I think. I pray. Okay. I just gotta figure out why the other layer is not wanting to work. In other words, I want it to be inside. There we go. So that way I can see all his chats, and so that way it doesn't bullshit on me. There we go. All right. Now I just gotta put it inside. Or I'm gonna just lock it. In other words, yeah, I think I might lock it. In other words, y'all can still see. Y'all are good. But yeah, hello chat, hello. Let's see, I gotta scratch my back. There we go. Are you using let's see here. Got everything else set up right here. Am I using OBS or something else? No, I'm using Streamlabs, even though Streamlabs has been created by OBS. But like, yeah, that's the main one that I mostly use for either recording my videos or just like using in general. But yeah, I'm using Streamlabs. Let me see here. All right, now that that problem's fixed. All right, now we can get this party started. Let's see here. For some reasons, that confused me more than OBS when figuring things out, lol. Trust me, it was the same way for me when I first got introduced to Streamlabs. Cause like, now back then, I too also used OBS like a lot. To where I didn't know where the buttons were. Like what buttons did what to who now. To where it was pretty much all new knowledge to me that I had to figure out because I was pretty much being the biggest dumbass that I am, trying to figure out what buttons will work, just pretty much pulling a girl from Invader Zim going like, what's this do? What's that do? What's this do? To where, don't worry, I know how it feels. Yeah, like that's a bit also me. And also Leona here. She like pretty much like I'm pretty sure before she even used like the software she uses, she also had to do that too, just like me. To where we all can relate to where you're coming from, Hanabi. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah, but now that I fixed the little problem with but now that I fixed the little problem with Streamlabs with the chat box, let me finish. Let me also continue promoting. Let's see. Let me send this to Riku so he can promote. So let me let him know saying it's out now. Let's see here. Let's see here. Boogie back. Everyone's loving it. Like I told you they would start loving it. Just give it time, and people are going to be going crazy over that. They'll be like, "Yo, this sounds like a good cover." To where I told you to like wait for it to grow. You said, "No, it's not going to grow. I don't like the recognition." Oh Lord. Yeah, but hopefully, yes, here. Yeah, but hopefully chat stream's going well. To where, in other words, let's see. I'm also looking at the chat as well. Well, I'm also looking at the stream as well. I'm seeing there's no problems whatsoever going on with it, and I'm surprised. Because I originally thought that my stream was going to fucking like Twitch on me, but I don't mean like joke wise, but like I literally thought that it was really going to lag on me. But looking at stream right now, yeah, no lag, no lag. Good job, computer. All right, good job. You will want to be friends with me once again. All right, so let's see here. Alrighty. Let's see here. I do that too a lot when I'm streaming on Twitch. Like literally, like you ever have like that one moment where you're just streaming, right? And then the time when you're streaming, pretty much that absolute lag that you didn't ask for just comes out of nowhere and just fucks up your entire like event that you're trying to pull up for no damn reason. Dude, that was pretty much me back then when I was learning OBS. Every time I tried to stream, even back then when I was trying to stream like me 3D animating for like my Dragon Ball series on my other channel, with SSB Assassin Gaming. Yeah, that's also me. Hello. Pretty much pretty much like my stream would just tend to fucking lag on me, dude. Like 24/7. Like 24/7. And I couldn't even figure out on why the latency was acting that so much damn slow to where on why it kept doing that to me. To where I pretty much had to play the game of press your luck for that one. Let's see here. But like, yeah, Chatter, you got any questions pretty much for me and stuff like that going on? Yeah, don't be afraid to ask. Yeah, like literally, I'm here for like reasons to where, yeah. Let me see here. Let me see here. To the point where my mic began to messing up and my poor chat was worried. I feel that with a passion. Let's see here. Get everything in motion. Hi Mochi. Hello baby. Hello Bubby. Hello my beloved. Let's see here, Riku the Wolfpack is pretty much now mine and Dracasin's manager. Well, I mean, to be fair, Mofo's been my manager before you and I met. Right, pretty much, I told this mofo that I wanted to get into VTubing, and he said he would help me out at any means necessary before you and I met. So He's been my manager since day one. He can confirm this. He like Riku can literally confirm this. Let's see here. So Yuki asks, so what's the plan for today's stream? For today's stream, it's pretty much a little Q&A, pretty much for like for people to get to like, you know, to get to know like my VTubing Sona, which is also my IRL Sona, I guess you can say, because I pretty much had Dracasin Soulstar since I was 5 years old, like, and I pretty much have not used them ever since growing up, to where I guess you can say I brought him back ever since, thanks to friends who never gave up on me and shit, to where like now here he is in VTubing style. Let me see here. Let's see here. Oh, that's cool. Thank you. Yeah, I haven't used them in a while because, in other words, I pretty much always had like those very harsh dots. When I mean harsh dots, I mostly mean I always had like those dots that if I ever brought the boy out once again into the world, I used to draw him when I was a kid. Like, if I always had thought, if I pretty much like were to bring Dracasin back into the world, whether like doesn't matter what it was, either if it's like VTubing, series, indie animation series wise, or anything else like that, on how pretty much I would try to introduce him back into the world than how I did back then when I was 5. To where like I'm guessing, yeah, and after pretty much events that happened that I'm not going to say, pretty much, yeah, now he's back. He's like pretty much like back in action. I had friends that never gave up on me back in my past. I still do have them to this day, who pretty much helped me, well, pretty much bring him back to where now he's even got a budget increase to where now he's upgraded like this as a VTuber. See here, that's sort of like me with being a Hispanic Yukiona. Oh, I can understand that. Let me see here. I like ghosts, killed my son, do the ghosts. Let's see. I like, yeah, they killed my old Sona and now she's like a ghost. Oh, okay. I can understand that. Let's see here. Yeah, but y'all got any? If you guys got any more questions, just feel free to ask. I'm just trying to get more people in here. Yeah, if y'all wondering why I'm quiet. Let's see here. No, 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 no. Also, you guys are wondering, yes, I am also a singer. It's pretty much, I've been doing like a lot of singing stuff pretty much for the past like, few years to where, yeah. Knock, knock. Who's there? Oh my god, is that the legendary Coral from TikTok.com? Oh my god, chat, it's the one who made pretty much edits of the funny monkey man. Yeah, just to let y'all know, pretty much, like me and like this, like me and Coral right here, like we've been like, well, pretty much in like so much stuff together to where, we do got something cool coming out soon. Pretty much, it's gonna be on Coral's channel. Yeah, it's pretty much gonna be on Coral's channel. If y'all haven't noticed, she does a lot of stuff relating to either Lego Monkey Kid or pretty much edits on like pretty much a little recap on Epic the Musical, to where Yeah, Coral asked me saying if I would like to be part of pretty much one of her Epic the Musical recaps, to where yeah, y'all might be surprised on who your boy played as. To where yeah, be sure to keep that in mind. Hopefully you guys also be sure to subscribe to her channel. Then she makes a lot of good content both there and on her TikTok. Yeah, I would say there will be a link in the description, but we're live right now. To where yeah, pretty much it depends if Coral, or yes, y'all can click on Coral's profile and it'll pretty much take y'all to there. To where when that pretty much happens, yeah, you'll see like her stuff. Like she makes a lot of good content. Trust me, I've seen it before. To where yeah, you'll be surprised. Seer, thank you, dear brother. You are welcome, my sister. And yeah, for those who don't know, like when it comes to me and Coral, we're like chaotic siblings. I mean, like more chaotic than just how me and Leona act. To where when it comes to doing stuff in chaotic, like me helping her voice for edits, or pretty much we're just doing something different. To where yeah, she also does covers. You have Coral. She also sings a lot of either if it's not Epic the Musical covers, she does a lot of other stuff too, since she does like to sing. To where just to let you guys know that now. To where yeah, show her some love. Let's see here. Over and say hi. Let's see here. Let's see here. Who else is in chat? Yo, it's my boy, my brother, my mystic brother. Okay. Yo, chat, please give a welcome applause to Riku Wolfpack. This is my brother right here. My brother. My blood brother. Not blood related, but pretty much I'm talking about VTube wise. Blood brother. My other managers from VTubing. Let's see here. Yeah, say hello to Riku and Wolfpack. To where pretty much this is a guy who helps manages my stuff over here for the stuff that I do, well both VTubing wise and just making VTube edit wise stuff. To where yeah. Let's see here. I'm gonna put this on my Twitter so that way they know. Or as I call Riku, the thirsty wolf boy. He gonna be, Daddy finna beat your ass. Oh my lord. Let's see here. Actually, no. For part 2 of my stream, I know exactly what I can stream for part 2, so I'm doing like another stream tonight. I could probably stream that one Yasuke game that my boy Dao is working on. In other words, since I'm part of his content thing, well, pretty much his content creator thing on my SSB Assassin Gaming channel, I can actually change that and test him saying that I'm uploading it, changing side to this channel, so that way y'all can see me game. Y'all can see me game. Well, pretty much like testing out the beta demo version of his game. Pretty much since I heard there's gonna be like some feedbacks and stuff over there. Yeah, so I can do that. That'll be like pretty much a good part for the stream since pretty much it just came out. I'm not that chaotic. When I'm chaotic, says the man who murdered the seer by a level 48 man. Hey, look. It blinked and it looked at me funny. I had to take it out. I wasn't gonna be disrespected by a pretty much level 48 mammon like that, okay? It looked at me weird. I didn't like it. Oh, Lord. Let me see this. Yeah, just in case y'all wondering what pretty much me and like Leo are talking about, she talked like, now for those who don't know, I was mostly playing like Power World, right? To where the time when I'm on there, I'm next to this one level 48 Mammon, right? To where the time I'm fighting this fucker, because I didn't want to kill it, right? I wanted to actually catch it so it could be part of pretty much the Poke group, right? The time I'm that close of catching that motherfucker, the mofo really said, no, you're not catching me. I'm going to catch you instead. And by catch, I mean, you finna catch these hands. The time I saw that, I was like, oh, you motherfucker. To where I was like, oh, so it's gonna be blood now. To where the time when we were fighting, it was about to be blood from the spot from killing a literal level something Pokemon. Which also means, like, if I didn't catch it, I was pretty much going to the corner, or pretty much how you would say it, like Haru's Clouds, and just rest there coping until I pretty much caught that bitch. To where it introduced me new sighting to fly by doing the most craziest shit in my life. And do y'all wanna know what that crazy shit was? Flying up in front of the fucker and just throwing a level 1 ball at it multiple times until it got in. I kind of feel like Joe Swanson from Family Guy when he was like, bring it on! To where literally just so to make sure he was to get in the ball. He needed to get in that fucking crystal ball now. Oh, Lord. Alright, so see here. Just wondering, but let's see here. Are you thinking of doing collaboration with other VTubers later on during this month or year? Actually, yes. Besides with doing it with Riku Wolfpack right here and Leona Haruka, there are others that pretty much I'm thinking of collabing with soon. Because for the main deal that I have for doing for this channel, right? It's mostly setting up a community, and when I mean a community, I mean an environment community that I want for the people to enjoy. When I mean for the people, I mean because like for the community, for the content that I'm going to be making, I would say this for right here, it's mostly going to be either if it's me collabing with other VTubers, music videos or covers, like music wise, gaming, where y'all get to see me do like game edits or like rating stuff like that, like my boy like Thero over at his channel. Be sure to go check him out. He got like a lot of love, and other stuff like that as well. And probably some voice acting stuff, since I do voice act on the daily 24/7. To where if y'all haven't seen my work, then yeah, you should go check out my TikTok on, or probably on my animation channel. Yeah, because in other words, that's why I put all my voice acting stuff and shit. But like for this channel, I'm pretty much gonna be doing all that kind of stuff. To where it's pretty much gonna be similar to my animation channel, but the only difference is, minus the animation, it's pretty much just gonna be me just like, well, doing what I enjoy doing beyond animation, which is gaming, pretty much singing, pretty much, well, having fun with other people, that kind of stuff. Like no drama, no bullshit, nothing like that going on, everything calm-minded, and just relaxing. Yeah, keeping it like that. Yeah. Let's see here. All right, son, almost forgot. I'm thinking of rehearsing the Cross Orange Rose. Rehashing the Cross Orange Rose Court, but as an Asir appeal trial party, because I realized there were a couple motherfuckers I missed. Well, I mean, if you want me to, Dad, right? Like, tell you what, right? If we could do a double stream, like you can do the Rose Light Toast for like pretty much like we can do the like Rose Light Toast. Well, not Rose Light Toast, but the Rose Court for Cross Orange on your channel, and then we could have it pretty much also be like part of my channel as well, like not the video, but also at the stream, so that way they can be able to like see it just roast the shit out of the motherfuckers in from the anime. Yeah, we can invite Sting, we can invite Gory, we can invite everybody else, Goyo for right there. We can invite Riku to where, yeah. Let's see here. Oh, besides just that, let's see here. Yeah, let's see here. And we heard you screaming, "Help! I fucked up." Hey, look. To be fair, that man looked at me funny. It twitched his eye and saying, "When will he ever stop?" And then he flicked his tusk at me, saying, "Stop." I'm like, "No, I don't want to." Let's see here. Just thinking of playing Mario Kart with you guys sometime. You seem cool. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. All right, now. For playing Mario Kart, there might be times where I might stream Mario Kart 8. I will have to reset up my, like, you know, Elgato to my Switch. Since it's literally on my projector, I'll have to bring it back down close to my computer so that way I can stream that, showing you guys like me, like, you know, playing some Mario Kart. And so that way it can show, you know, that we're having some fun. Let's see here. Hey, you're fucking peeking. Yeah, see, you're peeking assassin. That's your. Well, I mean, hey, man. Like, literally, I've had this like idea ever since, like, yeah, ever since last year. Yeah, Riku was helping me out with this. Yeah, what can I say? Yeah, what can I say, Lulu? I had to. Let's see here. I mean, who knows? Also, like, Prima for the channel, y'all can also see me, like, yeah, Prima for the channel, y'all can literally just see me streaming Pokemon as well, too. Because, like, there are some Pokemon games that I gotten, but, like, have not really fully gotten because, I gotta pay for them. I gotta pay for them for that shit since I got them on my Switch 1. Yeah, I'm not buying the fucking Switch 2. I ain't trying to buy fucking keys to play games that I can literally just play on my Switch 1 by just paying for them just regularly. Like, fuck that, dude. With a fucking passion. Let's see here. I have no issues with that. I mean, kind of did that a while back when Mizu streaming on Twitch. Yeah, I'm about to say, like, yeah, we can do it on here to where, in other words, then who knows? Like, if it goes well, I could probably, like, even edit it so that way it could become a, like, little, yeah, I could, like, even edit it too so that way it could become a little video, like, edit, pretty much us roasting the fuck out of, like, some of the people in the fucking anime. And also, chat, just to let y'all know, besides just my debut stream, like, yeah, like I said, y'all can consider this part 1, and then part 2 of like my debut stream is probably just gonna be me streaming like some games like Yasuke the Lost Descendant, made by my boy Dao, and probably me like making some music. I'll probably do that first, probably before I play Yasuke, so that way y'all can see me, like, you know, just trying to get with the vibe and stuff like that, if y'all know what I mean. But besides that, like, yeah, to where I'm also gonna be streaming on Friday as well, just to let you guys know. Cause Summer Games Fest is happening tomorrow. At pretty much, hold on, I gotta look again. Yeah, it's happening at pretty much 5 p.m. EST time, Eastern. To where, and luckily, since if I wake up early, I should be able to stream it before that time happens. Which means if you guys are there, cause I'm also gonna be streaming with probably my boy Riku and Leona. To where, yeah, we're gonna be streaming that. Yeah, pretty much I'm gonna be streaming that on this channel. To where, if they want to stream it on their channel as well, because we're going to be doing a collab stream. Yeah, because the plan is they're also going to be streaming it on their channel as well. I don't know if Riku's going to do it on his Twitch. I'm going to have to probably talk to him about that one. But I know Leona will probably want to stream it on either her Twitch or her YouTube. So that way, yeah, y'all can see our reaction to some of the hot games that are coming out like very soon, or probably like in the next year. In other words, yeah, y'all don't want to miss on how our reactions are, and pretty much, of course, you already know I'm going to upload that on my channel, and they're probably going to do the same thing on theirs too. Let's see here. Make it a whole highlight reel like the roast like swords I did. Oh no, absolutely. I'm doing that shit. I'm pulling a whole like Cero edit. Like literally, bro. I'm pretty much going to be on Premiere Pro and After Effects all night during that night. Well, all night during that night, just to make that real legendary. Just like how my boy Lee does when it comes to him editing in Premiere Pro. He's still fighting with that shit to where the time when Gary literally told him to switch to Sony. like literally said, nah, he'd rather kill it. That's gonna be me. I'm gonna pullly say, nah, I'd rather kill Premiere Pro. I want it to be done. I want to be done for forever. I'm gonna pullly on that shit. Damn. Let's see here. Our reaction, let's see here. What I mean, all right. For what I mean by your reaction, I'm talking about our reaction for pretty much for the new games that get revealed for Summer Games Fest, miss. In other words, I'm thinking about streaming it on this channel as well. I literally told you this yesterday about I'm going to stream it on my channel, pretty much Summer Games Fest, pretty much like me reacting to it, and probably if you want to join, of course, and pretty much Rico as well. So that way we can just record our reaction on pretty much what hot games are coming pretty much over this year or next year. So that way they'll pretty much, I'm also gonna like pretty much cut the live into like a recording, so that way they'll be able to see our reaction pretty much for that, pretty much for the hot games that we reacted to, including yours, Missy, because I know how your reactions get the last time when we were looking at the game of the year, and then my reaction was mostly so high because I thought Black Miss Wukong was gonna win that shit, and I was like, fuck. That's what I'm talking about, miss. Let's see here. But yeah, guys, you got any more questions for me going on for right there? Just, yeah, be sure to let me know. Yeah, in other words, yeah, I'll be here pretty much just chilling and vibing behind my nice, sweet waterfall going on right here. Like in pretty much my crystal chambers. Yeah, this is pretty much what this like my home place is right now. We call this the crystal chambers. To where, ain't it lovely, chat? You love my lanterns? Look at my lanterns. They're so lovely when they shake. Let's see here, got everything together. Finally, my boy's getting some character development. Hey, what's good, bro? What's good, Kuno? Everybody get a round of applause for my bro, Discord bro-in-law, Kuno. Yeah, bro, like literally, yeah. Pretty much Kuno is the main reason on how I like met up with with homegirl Vampy on X, who made my VTuber model. Yeah, if it weren't for this man right here telling me about her, yeah, I would have gotten this boy pretty much made by Vampy, to where show Kuno some love too, to where pretty much he deserves it all, to where like I'm trying to help him grow too. Besides him, he is a brilliant pretty much sprite animator, to where just like show him plenty of love with that. Let's see here. I'm trying to figure out who will be the battle of pretty much the roles like court appeal. Hey, all I'm gonna say is once we do that with cross on, so you're thinking of rehashing it, you already know that Sting is going to go crazy roasting you know who. And I already got the piranhas ready for when they fall in there, and the barbed wire. Oh, Lord. Lordy, lordy, Lord. Let's see here. Let's see here. It be me, the man who caused it to happen. Yes, you are. Let's see here. Let's see here. Another one as well. I hope. Let's see here. Which hope they're grateful. Yeah, they're grateful. They're they actually like the model, dude. Yeah. In other words, yeah, Vampy cooked with this. Hello there. I'm a friend. Let's see here. Hello there. I'm a friend of Leona's this year. Yeah, this year. Well, oh no, your friend Leona posted on Twitter this year you were going to have a debut. Honestly, until now, I didn't know that this was going to be a stream. Sorry, I'm late. Oh no, Marcus. Yeah, Marcus, you are absolutely fine, my dude. Like, pretty much. And to be frankly fair, I overslept from the time I was actually supposed to do the debut. To where, in other words, guess you could say, just to make up for that, I've already like announced to the chat that it's going to be like two part, pretty much live stream. For this part, it's pretty much a Q&A to where people gain to know, well, Dracasin Soulstar, aka me. To where, like, yeah, you are all good, my dude. Let's see here. Also, I'm not used to the name. That was so confusingly slightly. Hey, all you gotta know is pronounced like the first part is pronounced Dracasin, and the last name is pronounced the last name is pronounced Soulstar. Let's see here. Damn, and I was thinking of having a lava pit. No, get that installed too. We need a lava. No, cause better yet, no. I have to get the lava pit installed with that. Pretty much for drawing you like the E word, letter E. Like literally, we are going to be that motherfucker's judge, jury, and executioner. It is happening. Let's see here. You are grateful? Yes, you are grateful. We are all grateful for Kudo's present for like making this happen pretty much for Dracasin coming to life. Let's see here. Before I came, I was actually going down the Epic the Musical rabbit hole. Never expected it in full, but I'm trying to change that. Oh, it's all good, my dude. No, cause like, dude, if I'm gonna be honest with you, before I started doing VTubing in general, I had a nerdcore channel, cause I am a nerdcore artist as well. To where back then, before I started doing all this, cause like this is like my first time, right? And this is where I got introduced to Epic the Musical. Now, I didn't know what the fuck it was until friends introduced me to it, and I thought it was cool. Like, even one friend thought I would, like, pretty much be a good Zeus or Poseidon, because in other words, they heard me listening to both Get in the Water and Thunderbringer, to where, ever since they heard me, like, doing that, I did one cover of Thunderbringer that I might reprise, probably for this channel, and I did another cover of Poseidon's Get in the Water that I also need to reprise. To where I'm also thinking of doing Lady of the Palace with Leona Haruka here, to where, in other words, I already talked to her about that, because I literally had Epic the Musical on my mind. To where, like, yeah, like, you could probably expect a lot of Epic the Musical content, like covers and stuff like that, probably on this channel. Let's see here. So who even is Dracasin anyway? Let's see. I remember you in one of Leona's stream a few months back, but let's see here. What are you supposed to be? For me, I am a celestial demonic dragon. Yeah, that's what I am. To where pretty much how to explain Dracasin's story, my story at least. My father is pretty much the dragon king of pretty much of the city called New Spire City, and his mother. It's pretty much the demon queen of the demon realm, who goes by the name of Demon Queen Ursica. Now, the two lovers were mostly beings that weren't supposed to coexist at all in a whole, right? But instead, before they became the roles they were now, they were actually like two friends. Yeah, they were actually two friends from different realms. When I mean different realms, I mean different realms from different alternate reality from the multiverse. I'm talking about multiverse theory, right? To where how they met, because for the people in New Spire City, let's see here, do we share lore? Oh no, we definitely share lore, because remember when I just mentioned multiverse theory, how Dracasin and Leona met. Now, pretty much he's a celestial jade lioness, and pretty much Dracasin is pretty much the demonic dragon prince of both the demon realm and New Spire City. Now, in New Spire City, they had the technology to travel through multiverse. Well, to travel through the multiverse and pretty much knew the like whole like theories through multiverse theory, right? To where because of that, they were able to unlock the portals to alternate realities, and especially when I mean alternate realities, I mean even the doorways to different kind of universe beyond Dracasin's own universe. And then what this dragon decides to do. Because he thought, in other words, like, now when it comes to Dracasin, besides him liking to eat crystals and just drink boba tea and stuff like that, like this lion does, he is not so bright when it comes to shiny things. So what he decides to do, he decides to go into said portal. The other people pretty much around, the other scientists around him that weren't paying attention to the portal kept saying, no, like, turn back, right? But knowing Dracasin, he didn't listen or didn't give a shit, and decided to walk into it anyway. Got transported throughout the multiverse, throughout the alternate realities, right? And then out of the blue, because in other words, he didn't know where he was going, right? Everything was just pretty much turning colors to him. There was literally crystals turning into water, turning into like different elements, all that stuff. Until one day, while he was traveling through it in that portal, he know there was one crystal turning green into like jade. The time when he saw that jade crystal turned into a portal. And you want to know where that portal led? Into somebody's celestial cloud. I wonder who that is after when he landed. Then the time when he looks down, right? Because in other words, for Dracasin, besides him being part demon, remember he's also part dragon. He has the ability to literally fly, right? To where he has flame wings. So that means he can't fall on his own. Like he can't fall. He can actually like break his fall, right? The time when he's literally landing on a cloud, wondering where he is at or where he landed at because his dumbass like walked through a whole fucking shiny ass portal. That's where he noticed a palace made out of completely nothing but jade. To where he thought it was cool, but in other words, he was confused on where he was at. To where, because he didn't know on where he was at specifically. If y'all get my drift. And what I mean by that is, because he didn't know he was in a new world until he notices that pretty much, because the location on where New Spire City was supposed to be the place where he landed at. Like when he saw Leona's Jade Palace. But since pretty much he knows that New Spire City was gone, that's where he realized that he's in a different, I was about to say timeline, but no, he's in a different alternate reality of his own. To where he decided to pretty much take a look around, like Leona's, he decided to take a look around Leona's entire Jade Palace, see what kind of collectibles he can be able to see around, or pretty much find, or at least show off pretty much if there's a different way home back to its reality, right? He saw a few things, and then he saw a few shiny jade crystals that he definitely wanted to take, because in other words, when it comes to Dracasin, he likes crystals, right? Let's see here. Hold on, let me read some questions real quick before I continue. Let's see here. I thought you were in the same universe because of your role in Leona's not multiverse. No, pretty much for me and Leona, we are different VTubers in different multiverses. For hers, it's Celestial Lioness, mine, Demonic Dragon, and then there's also one other VTuber that I'm not gonna say. I want that to be a surprise because in other words, me and Leona have a surprise for that one. Let's see here. I ironically buy a video game set in the lore of you. Let's see. Hold on. What'd I say? I'd ironically buy a video game set in the lore of you, Leona, and the entire group, and that's how everyone is connected. No, pretty much for this lore, for me and how I came in, my lore on how we and Leona met is pretty much I got a little bit of ideas from Bayonetta 3. I got pretty much now it comes to me, I am a big Bayonetta fan. Don't get me wrong, both that and Devil May Cry. To where, let's just say I got inspired a little bit from Bayonetta 3 mixed with a little bit of Devil May Cry 5, right? To where, for how we met, since I was in her universe, and pretty much again multiversal portal pretty much, and that happened in New Spire City and shit. Literally, the time when Dracasin saw one of pretty much her celestial jade crystals up on a statue, he's you pretty much Dracasin I was mine, give me. To where Dracasin couldn't resist pretty much wanting to take that jade crystal. To where it summoned the celestial guards in her palace, to where he decided to make a flying run for it. And he was about to escape too. But what he didn't expect that in that palace it had pretty much defenses like a barrier to where whoever stole something from the city, they couldn't leave the palace, to where I get shot and pretty much fall from the fucking sky, and I get called upon pretty much, I get called upon, you know who, the lioness herself, right? So, or in other words, what I mean by get called upon, I mostly mean, like, I fall from the sky, the guards have me surrounded, and here she comes, pretty much with, like, staff and all, even with pretty much Ganchi pretty much by her side, full pretty much like big dog form. And then pretty much she's like, who goes there, and like, why do you steal something that belongs to me? And then pretty much knowing Dracasin, in other words, he's a snarky type, right? Well, and pretty much he decides to pull a Bayonetta, saying, well, what can I say? Whenever I see something I want that's shiny, it's mine, right? To where he pretty much is like, I'm pretty much the prince of this used to be land that you probably, you know, stolen from me. Well, I mean stolen, I mean pretty much rebuilt and shit, right? To where the time when he tries to tell Leona all that, like, you know, lore, where he's from and shit, pretty much. Now, at one point, Leona didn't pretty much believe jack shit, to where he just thought it was a Steve pretty much from like somewhere in her world, to where she first had gone, she pretty much tried to seize me and shit. And then pretty much that's where I decided to use 50% of my power and go this form. And you're wondering what Dracasin's abilities are. They're pretty much like, of course, pretty much he has eternal. Now, in other words, his flames, since they're blue, these flames are part of the eternal pits of fire, pretty much from the depths of the hottest part of hell, which means holy water can't put this shit out. Only he can, if he wants to, or wherever so feels like it, right? To where the time when Ganchi tries to pounce on this boy, what does he decide to do? Because also he has the power to literally do shadow manipulation. Hides behind the goes inside the shadow, moves pretty much around that shadow, and just try to like go behind like Leona to try to like, you know, like, well, pretty much try to like, you know, not jump her, but pretty much get on her head, right? To just say like, hey, stop. Pretty much try to start saying, hey, stop coming for me and shit, right? And then what does she decide to do? Pushes me down, pushes pretty much a staff on my, pushes a staff on my neck, try to like keep me down there, pretty much showing her dominance and shit, right? And then I'm just out of nowhere, and then pretty much she comes out of nowhere saying, do you yield? And then I'm pretty much, here I coming out of nowhere saying, and this is the joke for you guys, right? Be sure to laugh, right? I come out of nowhere saying, I yield. I yield. I started saying, I yield on behalf of bullshit. Oh man, you won't quote everything that I said. Now she was confused, and the Lord just like, and she was like, wait, what? To where I was like, you seriously don't get the Jeff reference? To where Dracasin was like pissed. He was like, this bitch right here, and then decides to push away the staff, and decides to pretty much like pull her, saying, don't you understand? I'm not from this world. And she was still confused. She was like, what are you talking about? And then pretty much the guard, her guard decided to almost seize me again, to try to like, you know, to tell Dracasin to get his hands off of Leona. But that's when Leona told her guards to not cease fire, but to stand down, right? And then that was when pretty much she pretty much asked Dracasin, saying, just who are you exactly? And then pretty much Dracasin, looking pissed as ever, just comes out of nowhere just saying, bitch, haven't you figured it out yet? I just told you who I am. The name's Dracasin Soulstar. I am the name's Dracasin Soulstar. I am the prince. I'm the next coming prince of both the demon realm and the prince of New Spire City, right? And this formal ground that we're standing on used to be that. Or at least I believe so, because in other words, because Dracasin knew that he was like gone to like a different reality, but pretty much like for Leona and stuff like that, they didn't know that Dracasin was from a different reality until he tells her everything, right? That would pretty much Leona tells her guards to stand down, and then pretty much that's where she brings him to her, like, you know, inside the Celestial Palace to like so that way Dracasin can tell her everything about multiverse theory, about how he got here, the whole shebang, right? And then after when they were in the palace talking about it, that's where pretty much she came to an understanding, and that's where she was like, you know, everything now makes sense. like the whole multiverse theory, like why you're here, why pretty much, you know, why even my staff can't harm you. Like literally, well, I mean, it can harm me, but it can just give me like little scratches. But in other words, like I can heal, like Dracasin can heal, but in other words, those little scars still stay. But besides that, literally, yeah, she started to understand that, like the whole purpose, like not well, most of the purpose of multiverse theory, and also the reason on why Dracasin accidentally got here, because he was being a dumbass. He got pulled in here because he likes shiny objects. Also being the reason on why he's now in trouble with Leona right now, because he stole one of her jade crystals, right? To where, because of that, now Leona was debating on either arresting Dracasin and letting him rot pretty much in her jade palace for a while, or he can either, two options: tell her more about pretty much multiverse theory, about pretty much in my realm, and also, like, you know, showing her a way on helping to replicate that same technology that the people in New Spire City and Dracasin's home, like, made, not really from him, but for mostly the royalty of New Spire City that can travel through, right? To where she mostly wanted Dracasin to see if he can be able to replicate that kind of effect. Cause besides it's also him being the prince of both the demonic realm and the dragon realm, he's also pretty much wickedly smart. He's also wickedly smart for pretty much his age. Cause in other words, he likes to work on a lot of tech and shit, right? To where her plan was to make him get to work. When I mean get to work, I mostly mean like get to work on replicating that same technology, so that way she can do the same thing. And what does he do? He's actually quick with it. Cause in other words, like, now I'm gonna tell y'all this when it comes to Dracasin, right? And before I even tell you this, let me look back in the chat so that I see what y'all got. Let's see what y'all got pretty much for these questions. Let's see here. It sounds to me like it's just another layer of the same reality. Well, I mean, it's something like that, Marcus, but in other words, the only difference between other reality is, it's just, because the thing is, when it comes to Bayonetta 3, now in that game, of course, they pretty much had the same Bayonetta and alternate realities, but the only difference is, they're in different parts of the state, right? Well, besides them being different parts of the states and countries, pretty much the difference between those realities, of them being the different part of countries, they pretty much, like, you know, strive off of different, like, not just minerals and stuff, but they strive off of different sources of power than the ones that pretty much Bayonetta is on her own. Now, is she still an Umbran witch? Yes, but the only difference is she wields different demons than the ones that she mostly had in her realm. The difference between that and pretty much the one for my realm is when I pretty much go through those multiverse portals and go through different parts of the realities, I witnessed that pretty much there are different kind of realities that strive off of a different kind of power than the ones in my realm. And pretty much those little worlds, like pretty much, remember I mentioned about like Leona's pretty much entire like world that Dracasin went through? That's when I realized pretty much after when I like helped replicate the same technology that the people made in New Spire City for Leona. I wasn't in a different universe, but I was in a different realm. I wasn't just in a different universe, but I was in a different realm. And I'm talking about like pretty much like same like different realms, just like we're in Mortal Kombat in this bitch. To where the time when I realized it and mentioned it to Leona, that's where she's like, I see. So there's more realms than pretty much one of thy own. And by thy own, she's pretty much talking about both mine and hers, right? To where ever since I replicated pretty much the same technology that my people made in my realm, that's where me and her went on a journey to explore pretty much more realms along the multiverse. To where that also leads to like how me and her met with, well, pretty much like was Riku's like VTuber, and also my girlfriends as well, like Mochi here. Yeah, because like in her realm, she's pretty much a fallen angel. To where pretty much, let's just say a lot of multiverse theory is happening in this lore, if that makes sense. Let's see here. Like, yeah, but all I'm gonna say is pretty much like, cause I do plan to making a lore video to better understand, so that way you guys can better understand the lore on Dracasin and how he met Leona. But all you need to know is pretty much who Dracasin is for right now. He's pretty much he's pretty much the next coming demonic dragon prince of both the demon realm and the realm of New Spire City. Which means, let's just say he has more upcoming roles than you think, to where even sooner or later around the lines, pretty much this channel grows big soon in the future. There's going to be a line to where there's going to be even an indie series where I talk about more of Dracasin. I'm going to be calling it Spirits of the Dragon. So that way it tells you more about pretty much Dracasin's whole like origin, stuff like that going on. And pretty much on how he met Leona, pretty much Riku, and all like their VTubers and stuff. So that way it makes it more sense. Let's see here. Where is New Spire? Is in hell? No, New Spire is in heaven, actually. Yeah, it's in heaven. Let's see here. Hello? Hey, Luna. Let's see here. Hey, Luna. Hey, Joker. You're a wizard now, Harry. You're a hairy wizard. Hi, Grandpa. My niece. Oh my God. Hi, my niece. Hi, how y'all doing? Hello. Hey, it's me. For people who I sent to Slate to pretty much promote, yes, hi, hello. If Robert's in here, yes, it is me. For you saying it's not me, yes, it is me. Hello. To where, hi, Chad, it's your boy. This is my debut trailer. Well, at least this is part 1 of my debut trailer. Part 2 is gonna come later tonight, so be prepared. To where literally, hello, Chad, hello, it's your boy. I am no longer assassin. Let's see here. This is Dracasin Soulstar. Let's see here. Yo, Chad, y'all are killing. No. Hold on, wait, hold on. I need to see here. Yes, another mnemonic hybrid. Let's see. Why do you look so tall? Because no, you want to know why? Because Dracasin is 7'1". He's a tall boy. Let's see here. So it's not really a traditional multiverse like Rick and Morty, but rather different universes that are part of the same realm. Yeah, pretty much. That's pretty much what it is, Marcus. Yeah. And for New Spire City, yeah, that's it. That's in the depths of heaven, not hell. Well, not the depths, but pretty much like the clouds of heaven. We're gonna say that for now. Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. Yo, Dad, you haven't met my girlfriend. Yeah, guy. This is Mochi. Yeah, this is my girl. Hello. Yeah. Let's see here. Yeah. Hello, Bride. Hello, my niece. Let's see here. Let's see here. Is New Spire? Let's see here. Is New Spire City the realm Leona rules over? No. For her realm, it's the Jade Palace. But remember, for her realm, it's pretty much the Jade Palace, right? But since pretty much like New Spire and pretty much the Jade Palace are in 2 different locations, and pretty much the Jade Palace is also up top of the realms of heaven. Since pretty much me and like Leona are in different like universal realms, when I go into her realm, where New Spire City was supposed to be in her realm, yeah, it's actually the Jade Palace. But when we head back to my realm, that's where New Spire City still is, if that makes sense. It's pretty much multiverse theory, that makes sense. Let's see here. Your character looks amazing. Me love it. Oh, I appreciate that, Bride. Thank you, my niece. What did you do to an assassin? You're getting blushed. Why do you have assassin's voice? Because I am assassin. Hi. Hello. It's me. Yeah, hi. Let's see here. Alright, let's see here. What did you do to assassin? It's me, Mofo! Yeah, hello. Oh, this is my VTuber slash online online and IRL Sona. Yeah, say hello to Dracasin Soulstar. Hi chat, hello. It's me. Did you miss me? Yo, Dracasin is in the house. Let's see here. What's poppin'? Yo, don't mind me just watching, go sleep. Let's see here. I'm touching my balls of your feet. Why? Oh God. Oh my God. Oh my, yo. Bro. Josiah, is that you? Wait a minute, no. The only person I know who would say that, either Josiah or pretty much Robert. Let's see here. Oh Lord. Yeah, but hey, Ghosty, it's here. Hey, I give everyone huggies. Aw, huggies. Everybody give bright. Yo, everybody in chat, give bright huggies. This is my niece. Aw. Seer, well, it's nice to see you again, and or for the first time, depending on if you count Assassin. Seer, but I'm going off now. The Seer, don't know about come back to tonight's stream, but I'll have a surprise to make up. Oh no rush, Marcus. You take your time. In other words, because now that I'm pretty much starting off with this, I already got planned pretty much for even creating a stream schedule for both my X and pretty much for my community posts, because like once I'm done uploading a cover of mine and stuff like that going on. I'm pretty much going to see what I can do to unlock posts as well, so that way you can be able to see my schedule that I have planned for you guys, to where like, yeah, but just for right now, just in case if y'all can't see it, to be sure to like follow me on my X. Yeah, I pretty much updated my description on that now, so that way you can follow me too, so that way you can stay updated. But besides just that, yeah. Let's see here. Also, where are my legs? I'll tell you what happened. My legs pretty much they broke off. I had to like pretty much be hybrided. You want to know what happened to my legs? They've been chopped off by the Yamato. Yeah, Virgil came over and said I need them legs. I need them so that I could become 3 swords like Zoro from One Piece. He gave me the neuro treatment. Yeah, but don't worry, I can regrow them back because he has the power to regenerate. I'm like half lizard. Let's see here. You're welcome, and I give Bright and Luna huggies. Okay. You're not assassin. Yes, I am. You wildin'. Bro, you wildin' right now. Yay. Oh. Let's see here. Yeah, Yuki, don't mind it. This is like how my family is. This is pretty much like my other online family. They pretty much know me from my animation account, my animation channel. Who the hell is this Dracasin dude? You didn't even spell the name right. It's Dracasin, and who they are my IRL Sona that I have not used since I was 5 years old. Okay. Oh Lord, yo, chat. This is my family, and I love it, and I love them so much. Let's see here. That's right, Huggy. Let's see here. I need to cut your knees. Your kneecaps to be small. To be tall. I need to be tall. You want to reach my height? Okay. No. Look. Let tell you what. If I kneel, I feel like pretty much that'll be me like becoming a little bit close to your height. Yeah, I can't remember what your height is. It's okay. Oh Lord, yo, chat, y'all wilding right now. All right. Let's see here. I gotta go, dude. I'm gonna go stream soon on Twitch. I hope you have a good debut. And then you look cool as shit, Lamau. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, Yuki. Yeah. In other words, yeah. Like I'm gonna like probably stream again. Yeah, just chat, just to let y'all know. I will be streaming again, not just tonight, but also tomorrow for Summer Games Fest to see the reveals on like what new games are coming out soon. So in other words, like yeah, be sure to come there for that. So that way y'all can be able to see like both mine, probably like Haru's, and like yeah, also probably Riku's reactions as well. Depends they want to join too, to where we could be like we might do a collab stream so that we can see our reactions on the new hot games that come out. Let's see here. Where's the cheeseburger? The cheese. Hey, look, they're in the kitchen, bro. They're in the kitchen. They're in the kitchen. Go get them. Yeah, they're behind this nice valley. They're on the table. Let's see here, bro. What 5? Yeah, 5. Let's see here. No, he's not 5 inches, bro. He's literally 7'1". Let's see here. Let's see here. IRL Persona. Let's see here. IRL Persona. Not on your assassin. Not Dracasin. You spill it. I will touch you. Hey, bro. You've already touched Aki. I'm not having you touch me too. You touch me, Mochi touches you back. Okay. Let's see here, cheeseburger. I'm 5'3". How can you be my height? Hey, look. All I gotta do, cause here, Dracasin can shrink. He can literally shrink down to that level, so he can join you. Like, besides him being 7-1, he can also shrink down and pretty much become the form of a chibi dragon, so that way you can pet him. Let's see here. Me thinking about making, let's see here. Me thinking about making you a remix beat for you, Grandpa Assassin. Just not sure what you might like. It can be anything. Yeah, like if you want to make, if you want to make a little like remix beat for me, yeah, you can. Like just know for the stuff that I like. I mostly like medallic hip hop trap beats, and that makes sense. To where I'm talking about like pretty much piano, piano synths. Yeah, either like piano synth kind of like vibe, that kind of like stuff going on right there. I saw that. I want you to shrink by. You wildin', Chad, y'all wildin'. Oh my lord. Ah, shit. I can already tell what I'm done streaming later, cause my plan is I'm probably gonna stream for like pretty much 2 hours and 30 minutes. Right now we've been streaming for like 1 hour and 31. When it gets to the 2 hours and 30 minutes, that's what I'll end the stream for right now, and that'll be part 1. And then part 2 will just be later tonight, probably either at like I say 9 or 10, somewhere around those things. Or yeah, like Eastern time. It's here, time to bite kneecaps. Wait! We can talk about this. Wait, I can just shrink down to your level. It's okay. You don't gotta make it like this. It's okay. Let's see here. Let's see here. Let's Bright put. Okay, I'll see what I can come up with. Now, Bright. Just now, my sweet niece. Just remember how you make it. I will always love on how pretty much you come up with these things. Like, yeah, don't try to overthink it to where you can make it how any way as you want. Okay, just know that pretty much. Yeah, my favorite like pretty much genre is pretty much medallic type beats. To where I look forward to see what you come up with for right there. Okay, just take your time on it. I don't like to see pretty much my family like rush these things. Okay. Let's see here. How dare you call me Chad? It's me. Oh, Robert, that's you. I thought you were Josiah. Oh shit. My bad. Oh shit. No, hold up. Let's see here. I'm your lover. You see, you mean? Let's see. Fuck you, mean Chad? We are dead. Chad is me. Well, I mean, to be fair, I literally thought you were Josiah. In other words, because Josiah also said that he's gonna touch people, to where he said he was already doing it with Aki. So in other words, it had me thinking that was him. I thought you were him for a moment. Okay, you're on your personal account. Okay, it makes more sense. All right, my bad, my dude. Yeah, but also you're trying. But also like literally, you're talking about me being your lover. No, last night chat, Nani took you away from me. Yeah, but I switched over. Mochi's now my lover. I took the ring. I put it on her. I put it on Mochi. All right, Robert. All right, Robert. Let's be nice. Cause in other words, yeah, Mochi's actually just trying to relax. Please, don't start that. Please. Let's be nice. Yeah, see, he gave me that. Bro, that was Nani. What you talking about? I was passed out last night. I was literally dead ass asleep because I was pretty much helping out Iroh family with shit, dude. What are you talking about? Baby, it's not like that. Nani took you from me. Bro, she's still doing it. To another word, because of that mode, like I had to switch back to my actual wife. My actual wife wanted me. Like I'm talking Mochi here. Like she offered me ice cream. Yeah, she offered me some strawberry mochi ice cream, and I couldn't resist. It was so stupid. I needed it. She offered me some banana, peanut butter smoothies. No, baby, I'm talking about you, not Robert. I'm talking about you giving me that. I'm talking. No, remember when you gave me pretty much like, you know, banana peanut butter smoothie, and I said I want that. It's the other way around. The other way around. No, baby. You are my first choice. It's just Nani pretty much like that. Nani just took away my like the friend, to where yeah, like, in other words, like yeah, we switched roles to where now I took his ring and I gave it to you. Let's see here. Okay, if you're wondering who Nani is, yeah, they're a friend of mine from Amino, but they transferred from Amino to Discord with my other friend Red, to where yeah, well, or should I say our friend Red? Yeah, me and Nani's, to where yeah, she's been hanging out with Robert, both like her and Red, the time when I'm not hanging out in a different server. Let's see. I'm so tired. I mean, hey, if you're home from work, I remember you telling me where you work at now, Luna, to where another. Are you home from work? Get yourself some rest, girl. You need it. You need that right now. I mean, who knows? Like, chat, if we want to, we could actually use Vupe chat right now, but it depends pretty much. My Vupe chat will even want to work with me. Yeah, chat, what do y'all think? Should we do Vupe chat? Now, for some of y'all who are wondering what Vupe chat is, it's pretty much, if y'all remember like a website called Omegle, it's pretty much something like that, but it's the VTubing version of Omegle, but the good version, not the bad one. Like, chat, should we do it? Let's see here. I'm sorry, you know I'm not used to a friend, another joke kind of thing. No, but baby, it's fine. You're good. Yeah, I still understand that. To where it's pretty much like, yeah, for Robert, he's just joking. Like, you know, pretty much for me and Rob, we're just fucking around. To where literally, I hardly hang out with this man. The time where I usually hang out with this man and Nani and Red, it's mostly at the times when either when you're asleep, and when I'm just seeing them, like the trio just hanging out in VC in a different server of Slicks and Lunas. Yeah, to where you're fine, baby. It's okay. Pet pat. You get smooches. I love you. I love you. Hard eyes. And blue hair. Let's see here. I probably can't do anything mobile. I mean, hey, don't count yourself out yet. You can probably still do stuff mobile. Bro, we do hang out at partially times when I hop on the VC when my girl is asleep. I do the multi VC glitch with you, boy. What are you talking about? Let's see here, My Hero Lair tonight. Well, I mean, you guys can. I'm just like relaxing. To where, in other words, yeah. Like for me, I'm just gonna be like making music while playing Yasuke. Jesus, it's so hot as hell in this funky ass, hot ass room I'm in. Let's see here. You even have a server behind me. Boy, you are in the same server. You know what server I'm talking about. What are you talking about? I'm about to say, you and I are in the same fucking server. What are you talking about? I'm in a different server. You know what server I'm talking about? The one that you, Nani, and Red are in. That I'm also in. Let's see here. The background looks so pretty. It looks like a waterfall. Oh no, that's because it is. See what you're looking at here behind me? This is my Crystal Valley, my Crystal Garden Valley. In other words, got some nice, pretty much like we got some nice like white lily, pretty much flowers going on behind me. Some nice crystallized lanterns sparkling in the background, even like where it's like glistening in my hair. Yeah, that kind of stuff. Yeah, you're wondering where the sauna is. It's pretty much on my right over there. You see those pillars? Yeah. Let's see. You have a server of your own? No, I do not. At least not yet. Not least until I create one. Thank you. Like, don't forget, I'm still in the beta phase of this thing, sir. To where, give me some time to just build that shit. I can't with this man. Let's see here. So basically, like a water temple, like me, pretty much something like that. But like, it's pretty much like instead of it being a water temple, it's pretty much how you could say, pretty much how I'm trying to find the word for it. It's like an aquarium, but in other words, and like a water temple. But in other words, I guess you could say this is sort of like part of my home. To where, in other words, I guess you can call it the Dragon's Den. This is my water temple in the Dragon's Den. To where, yeah. It's very beautiful. Thank you, baby. Yeah, like literally, yeah. Yeah, like Leona and I, yeah, like while I was in Leona's universe, she helped me renovate it when we went back to mine. When we went back to my realm. I was gonna add some jade, but another I told her saying no jade. That's your thing. I like blue. You like green? I like blue. Let's see here. You stole my holy water. Hey, look. To be frank, this isn't the holy water from your realm. This is the holy water from mine. The holy water from your realm is still there. This is the elemental holy water from the realm beyond, above all. Your holy water is still there. Lol. Oh my god. I protected Grandpa Nix and Grandpa said, "Oh, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate that. Protect us from Robert. He's gonna touch us." Let's see here. Anyways, let's see here. Assassin, can we? I mean, Assassin, can we make out? If you say no, I will commit folding. I mean, I feel like if we do try to make out, Mochi will pretty much come out of nowhere and pull out pretty much the attack knife on you. Here, don't drown my ocean like Slick did to Josiah. I'm not gonna do that. Like literally, trust me, Kaleo, right? Because the thing is, besides Dracasin being a fire elemental dragon, pretty much from the pits of hell and pretty much from the skies of heaven, literally, he also has the ability to control other elements, including one being pure light, magic, and utter darkness. Bro, I'm pretty sure that you being strapped wouldn't help with shit. Cause my girlfriend is a fallen angel. You come in strapped, she's gonna get back up. Like literally, Mochi don't play. Just like telling you that now. Oh yeah, Bri, I forgot to mention to you, besides the Nyx being your grandma, pretty much, yeah, Mochi's your grandma as well. It don't matter if you have a gun, she's a fallen angel, she'll get back up again. She's immortal, like me. I got a tactical nuke. That won't work either. She'll come back from that shit. She can literally survive nukes. Like literally, Robert, I'm telling you this now. I'm telling you. It's correct, right? Because she literally told me saying, try everything in the book. Pretty much try using a gun, a rocket launcher, tactical knife, dagger, mystic dagger, even a tactical nuke. Everything in the book. I tried that with this woman. And then the time I tried with 2 tactical nukes, almost 100, I almost blew up the earth. To where I can't believe that shit was still standing. The time I thought she was dead, this girl came back. And you want to know what she told me? No matter how many times you may try to get rid of me, I will always remain here, close next to you, even in your heart. She can confirm this. Mochi can confirm this with you. Oh my lord, chat. Let's see here. Mochi's Assassin's girlfriend? Yeah, Mochi is my girlfriend. Yeah. I can confirm this. Let's see here. Me solo her. I played Elden Ring. I killed God. Let me solo? Bro, this is more than just her playing Elden Ring. She's pretty much more, bro, she's more than a boss from Elden Ring. I'm letting you know this now. She is more than that shit, bro. Bro, she's like a boss from Author's Wrath. Bro, she is literally like a boss from Author's Wrath. She will literally do more than just that, bro. She possesses more than mantra power. Oh shit. Bro, if you seen Dragon Ball Super with Beerus' ass Hakaiing a ghost, she can do that shit. Doesn't matter if you're pretty much a spirit from the other world or shit like that, or if you're Houdini. There's nothing in the universe her fucking scythe can destroy. Hi, honey bunny. Hi, Novi. Let's see here. Aww. Look what I'm getting together. Let's see here. Yes, I am. My Brandon's happy tear goes. I am him. It don't matter if you him, bro. But hi, Nova. Bro, you make out with me, you're unlocking a boss, bro. You're unlocking a boss from Author's Wrath, bro, than Elden Ring. Let's see. I know it's that's for 10 years. Boy, you've only known me for pretty much 3. Aki and Cam at least known me for 10. Same with Kudo. Well, actually, no, Kudo known me for actually like almost like close to like 5 or 6. But in other words, no, you known me for literally 5 fucking years, not 10. Where'd you get 10 from? The one I know me for 10 was literally Cam and pretty much Aki and Lee. I don't know. Did you finish the other one that you took from my damn box? The fuck you mean? No. Chat, you'll see. Yeah, chat, y'all see how he does this to me. Y'all see this. Last year's at school. Boy, that was Slick and K Jamel. What you talking about? You didn't live down here. Nah, you lived in California with my boy Jamel. The fuck you mean? Yeah, for those who don't know, Heather is pretty much like my online father. Pretty much Mochi is my online girlfriend. Bright being my online niece. And yeah, Ghostly, I'm guessing being pretty much like online mother, like pretty much mother-in-law. Pretty much like freaking like Luna is my online daughter-in-law. To where, yeah. And then Robert over here, being I guess my online bro-in-law. Bro, I wasn't even in your high school. I was in a different place that I'm not gonna say because I'm not gonna dox myself. I ain't gonna say that. You're talking gonna dox me? I'm me. I ain't gonna dox me. Yeah, Mochi baby, this is my online father. Every chaotic way you see me be, yeah, this is pretty much like he taught me well to where anybody that pretty much pisses me off or something like that, don't tempt me cause your boy's backhand be strong. Me backhand be strong. Boy, I literally ended, like, got free from school since 2019. What the fuck you mean 2020 or 2021? And you weren't even in pretty much the same state I was in when I graduated. Like, yeah, you met me around 2020 and 2021, but I'm gonna say, you're talking about high school wise? No, I graduated in 2019. I was about to say. There gets Grandpa Assassin a sugar cookie. Oh, thank you, sweetie. So nice of you. You know what? Come here. You get to sit in my lap. Oh, you get to sit in my lap. Hey. Let's see here. Oh, dear. Hello, Ghostly. Hello. I'm talking about me when I was in high school and I met you. Let's see, online now first. Okay, I just wanted to make sure. In other words, since you were talking about the high school thing, I just wanted to be positive. We're still talking about the same arc for a moment. I wanted to just be 100% specifically sure you were talking about that. Give me that shit back. You know pretty much how that shit made me feel. Give me my crystal right now. I need that shit. As y'all can see, Nova being an undead, pretty much bunny from hell. If y'all don't know, pretty much we have a bunny problem pretty much in the water temple in the dragon's den, to where every time y'all see an undead bunny steal crystals, just get a carrot spray ready to distract her. There you go. There you go.
And if that's the case, just know.
I met you 5 years ago. No. It was actually, to be honest, because like we met pretty much back in 20. Yeah, how we met? We met back in 2020. No, it was like literally 2021, not 2020. To where literally when we met online, like you and I, it was like back. Yeah, it was back in 2021, and it was like before I started dating. You know who? I'm not gonna say a name, cause in other words, you know, like I ain't going to do that whole rabbit hole again. Cause I was depressed. Literally, pretty much ever since then. That was like, hold on, 2021, 2022, 2023, 2024. Yeah, 5 years. Yeah, I've known you for 5 years, mofo. Yeah, like literally, like we haven't met for like 10 yet. If we're trying to do 10, then yeah, we'll have to go through like 2026 through, let's see here, like 2030. Let's see here, love, you shouldn't have a patch of crystals for Nova. Most definitely let's see here. Oh no, I tried to, but apparently at the time I tried to leave the patch for her, she decided to go into my crystal garden and decided to take something from the patch when they haven't even grown yet. Let's see here, where would you go? Let's see here, where would you go to? Why would you go to Assassin? Cause like, yo, he wants to meet me, he wants to dab me up, and then he said he wants to do you know what me that Mochi will kill him for. I still have beef. Yeah. Oh yeah, I bet you do, little undead bunny. Honey bun bun. So pretty much, like if for those who don't know, pretty much why I usually call Nova that, pretty much, and especially also explaining it for my baby right here. So ever since I showed this one Dracasin, every time when I usually go into like this voice right here, it's going like, my, greetings, little honey bun bun. Pretty much, this one right here can't go 5 minutes from sipping over the voice, the original voice I literally have for this dragon, demonic dragon boy. Yes, baby, it's all in. No, that's why I'm explaining it right now. Yes, this is all jokes. It's nothing for real or surreal. This is just the fluster. All right. Yeah, like literally, because I told you this before. None of this is pretty much actually you know, be for real ever. Okay. It's all jokes, all side, all pretty much just like flustering jokes. So yeah, you don't have to worry about it. All right. Robert, shut up. You want it to be real. You want it to be real, mofo. What you talking about? Oh, say no, but like real shit aside, yeah, these are mostly jokes. To where, in other words, yeah, like if y'all thinking, oh no, like Assassin pretty much like wanting this, or pretty much Assassin pretty much like single, please go from. Just to let y'all know, just like letting y'all know this now, I do have a girlfriend. That's Mochi right here. Besides her also being a VTuber herself, she like yeah, she pretty much is my girlfriend. To where yeah, I'm taken by her, and I'm letting her know this now. These are all jokes. These are like nothing serious. Nothing severe, and these are just the fluster to people so that I get a reaction out of them, okay? To where, yeah, I'm still with you. To where, don't think it the other way around, okay? Let's see here. I mean, with you and Robert talking in the same, let's see here, about the same thing. Oh no, like literally, Robert is in a different like sort of state, pretty much the same with like Slick. For me, I am literally not going to just like which state I am at. I've already told you which state I'm in. To where like yeah, we're mostly yeah, me and Robert we're mostly joking about that too. To where yeah, like pretty much like we're way like past talking about that. To where like yeah, we're just joking, baby. Let's see here. Let's see here. It also doesn't help my boy. It also doesn't. Let's see here. It also doesn't help my boy has limits the access to my mystical armory. Exactly. That has. See, my dad got a point there. All right, chat. So hold on. I'm gonna be real quick. Yeah, I'm gonna do a pop transition real quick, so that we can get a sip of water. But yeah, I'll be right back in quite a moment. I wish I had an overlay that said BRB, but like that's coming soon. But besides that, hold on. I'm gonna do a yeah, and I'm gonna be right back real quick. Alrighty, and we're back. Welcome back to your regularly scheduled Dracasin programming. I'm Bob from accounting, and we're back with some more bullshit games. Anyways, hi, how you doing? Let's see here. I see one of y'all in my state. I swear. I mean, who knows? I could go there, but it depends. Like, if I even know what the state is, to where depends if you want to say, to where I'm not gonna dox you like that. Because in other words, I don't like to dox, and pretty much I don't even do that at all. To where besides that, yeah. That's better. I had to burp too. Ooh. Welcome back, my love. Thank you. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. I missed you. Oh, it's been like 5 minutes. Let's see here, and like I said it before, guys, cause in other words, we're in the 2-hour mark now. After like when it gets to 30 minutes, I'll probably end the stream here. But do not worry, because I'm going to be streaming again later on tonight. Pretty much playing, pretty much like a demo. Because in other words, I do have a content creator permission, pretty much collab going along from a game, from a certain anime that some of y'all probably either know or not, called Yasuke. To where one of my friends from the 3D animation community actually made their own game of Yasuke called Yasuke The Lost Descendant, if y'all heard that before. To where I also heard news that my boy Zeno Robinson, aka the voice actor of Gamma 2, voicing in that game. To where, yeah, in other words, your boy, the creator of that game, gave me permission to upload content on their channel talking about support, like not just support of the game, but like news updates, pretty much everything else like that, and shit going on for the game, so that way it can like get more love and support than it already has for the downloads of the demo that it has for right there. And we're going to be trying it out later tonight, while also making music. So yeah, it's going to be very, very interesting. And who knows, probably tonight I might bring some guests, so it depends like anybody else who wants to join that. Let's see here. Nukes are delicious. Yeah, I bet they are. I bet they are, Bubby. I bet. I don't want to be in the same state of a child. Wow. Wow. Crazy. That's crazy. Chat, you hear that? Let's see here. Also, Bubby, I see you putting hearts everywhere in chat. Oh, you making me blush right now. Riz. Ah, yes. Right. Let's see here. Huh? What's this? Hey, Grandpa Assassin, me wanted to ask if I could sing in one of your music videos. Sometimes like Grandma, Aki, and Dad did for that epic song, Warrior the Mind, but me was nervous to ask. But, sweetie, of course you can sing inside my video. To where, in other words, that's not even a question. Yeah, not even a question. Yeah, you're my niece. Of course I'll allow that. To where, plus you know me. In other words, I've pretty much been doing like a lot of this kind of music stuff since for the past 10 years. To where I can help pretty much make it sound good. To where, of course, yeah, you can join. I get permission. I allow it. Yeah, and plus you're close to me. Same with Slick and the others. To where literally, of course, that's a yes. It's the same. It's the same goes pretty much to like Mochi here, and Robert if he wants it too. Even though, yeah. It's here because me trying to be confident. You're saying, "Aw, sweetie, I'm so proud of you." Okay, yeah, of course you could. Yeah, of course you can be able to like join in. I believe you have the potential. You got it. Yeah, and Chad believes you got it too. Aw. Let's see here. Bro, why y'all fighting? Bro, why y'all fighting in chat about pretty much being a child, bro? Bro, that's crazy. I just noticed. I don't even have any moderators pretty much in my stream. So hold on. I got to dub some people as moderators for that I trust. Let's see here. I'm gonna dub Dad as a moderator because I trust Dad. See here. Yeah, because I trust Dad. See here. Yeah, there we go. Going to do the same with Luna because I trust Luna because yeah, we can relate on the same things. Then I'm going to go for my wife because I love my wife. Well, yeah, my Discord wife, not IRL, at least not yet. Let's see here. Also, y'all hear air in the background. Don't mind that. That's just my air conditioner is so loud as shit. Let's see here. There we go. There we go. When I put a ring pop ring on your finger. When I see you. When I put a ring pop ring on your finger, that's when we're getting married. You know what will happen. I put one on mine to where no, that's sort of you putting one on my ring. On my pinky ring. And of course, sweetie, I care about you. Yeah, I love you, my niece. Yeah, but I didn't expect stream to be going this well. Jesus Lord, y'all going ham. See here, the love and support y'all giving. Ooh. Yeah, we already got 17 subs because of you guys. Okay, how many likes we got here? I gotta reload stream. Hold on. 10 likes. Ooh, good job, guys. Yeah, we're doing this together. Now, if I can only do something about like that opacity, though. I'll probably do it if I ever get like better Wi-Fi in the future. I swear, if you pretty much stole more of my crystals from my pads, I'm bonking the shell out of you with a frying pan. Robert, if I give you mine, you have to swear an oath that you won't go anything crazy and pretty much try to block anybody going like too crazy with it, alright? You gotta promise me, if I give you mine, that you won't go too crazy with it. Let's see here. Oh right, I didn't even show the stream to Red. Hold on, let me send that to Red. Hold on. Same way, let me send that to Lee. Cause in other words, I put it in Lee's server, but I never even like sent it to Lee nor Timey. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh shit, wrong link. I swear, I only want to be long literally to see her to show people we're friends. I won't be really modding. Okay, alright, bet. There we go. Everything's together. Sorry, Mom. Let's see, am I missing anything else? I don't think so. Let's see, all the beef intention was a lie. Hey, Red, there you are. I was about to say you the link. Hold on. Let's see, what's up? What's good? Let's see here. Also, a Hollyberry cookie. Where are you? Oh, let's see here. Hold on. No, wait. No, fuck the Hollyberry cookie. What the you just say? No, hold on. Let me scroll up real quick. Let's see here. The gemstone. I dropped. Why would you drop? Oh, why would you drop the gemstone? Oh my lord. Okay. But besides that, let's see here. Oh yeah, just to let you know, I been got Hollyberry since like the update came out. Yeah, just in case y'all wondering what we're talking about. Yeah, I'm talking about Cookie Run Kingdom. Yeah, I played that a lot on the daily. The time when every new update comes out for pretty much Cookie Run Kingdom. This bunny right here likes to tease me saying if I got the new units yet. And I'm like, no. To where, just to let y'all know, if I start streaming Cookie Run Kingdom content on this channel, it's for the love of Dev Sis and for the love of me, because I enjoy and adore the game. But yeah. You see, you thought it would turn red. Girl, you're lucky I'm lava proof so I could pick it up. Okay, you thought shit was gonna burn me? You forget lava is my water. I am cold-blooded. Like, come on, boy. Let's see here. I still need to get Eternal Sugar Cookie. Oh no, like literally, I literally got her off of some fucking pity. The game said, you know what? Said you can't pull her. We're gonna make you pull her for 250 pulls. And I'm like, are you dead ass right now? You're dead ass. And it wasn't just me. I even saw my boy Hyrule Legends, who also was trying to summon for her. Got her off of some pity. To where I got the same motive of that shit. To where he had the blue whale to get her. For me, I had to play the game fair and square while using the battle pass to get that bitch. Now, who knows? Probably soon in the future, I might probably get like somebody to make me a VTuber of Dracasin as a cookie, because I did look on VGen, and it is possible. People can make those. With me, any time where I stream Cookie Run Kingdom, you'll probably just see cookie version of Dracasin. Let's see here. Already peak. It ain't even started all the way yet. Oh no, just you. Oh no, Red. Just you wait until later on, cause later on, yeah, pretty much like there is gonna be two-part. It's gonna be a two-parter stream for this one, since I overslept pretty much for when I was supposed to actually stream. To where the second stream is pretty much for a makeup. So that way, yeah. So that way, people, yeah. So that way people can be able to peek the other stuff that they missed. Yeah, so it's gonna be like for the second stream, it's gonna be like me making music, while also pretty much, yeah, it's gonna be me making music, and then it's gonna transvert from me making music to playing Yasuke, less like pretty much a Lost Descendant, End of the Lost Descendant, which means, yeah, be prepared for that. That's gonna be like all hell, not really, I wouldn't say breaking loose, but it's gonna be me making music to where all hectic is gonna be breaking loose. And pretty much that stream's pretty much a content creator, I guess you could say, sponsor, but not fully until like, unless I talk about it with Dao. But besides that, yeah. If y'all are wondering who Dal is, yeah, they're pretty much like a good friend of mine from the 3D animation community who pretty much worked on the game Yasuke Lost Descendant. To where, yeah, they're pretty, well actually no, they're not helping me. In other words, I'm helping them pretty much with their game. Well, it's by like, you know, playing it and like, you know, like showing off the new news that they pretty much have in store for the fans of like the anime Yasuke. To where, yeah. So in other words, y'all want to see that, yeah, just be sure to like you know, turn on that notification bell. I smell poverty. I mean, who knows? Who knows? Like, literally, like, it could be if I ever worked on a game one day. But in other words, that's only in the future. Also, hold on. Alexa, stop. There we go. I hear it. Whose phone is that? That's my phone. I keep forgetting I have notifications on. Yeah, we have phones in hell. We have phones down here. We have, see, this for the phones we use. It's like, if y'all remember Scary Godmother from like the one, like, you know, Halloween special on Cartoon Network. Pretty much, yeah, we have scale phones over here. You have hell phone? Pretty much, yeah, babe. They're pretty much hell phone. They're pretty much hell phones. They go off like crazy. Oh, I love you so much. Mwah. The notification gonna be wild. Hey, they're already going wild, bro. Let's see here. $19 subs, yeah, like literally we got 19 subs, guys. Let's go. This debut track going pretty good. Okay, scratch that. 20. No, tell you what, if we actually get to 100 subs and pretty much part 1 and part 2, I'm gonna be surprised at like pretty much on like who's coming in. Let's see here. 19 subscribers, teehee. Let's see here. Babe, stop! You make me Let's see here. And I'm in college. Bro, I'm also in college. I'm still in college. To where I can't believe I'm starting like this fast on VTubing while I'm in college. To where, yeah, that means, guys, since I'm still in college, there are going to be streams here, but there are going to be some limited. In other words, I'll have some college work to finish. So that means once I'm done finishing that, That's when I'll pretty much start streaming. So hopefully on like some of the weekdays. I'm gonna like have a schedule for myself. Like once pretty much my schedule art is done being made, I'm pretty much gonna make a schedule, not just for myself, but also gonna make it for you guys to see on when I'm gonna be free to stream. And the days where I'm probably not gonna be free to stream because I'm gonna be like busy like finishing stuff up for college, so that way I can already have that, you know, already done. So that way I can be able to have more time for you guys. We do an OnlyFans? No, we don't. No, we fucking don't. We don't do that. What the fuck? No, we don't. Mochi would fucking kill me, bro. If she ever found out if I do OnlyFans, that kind of thing, bro. I am not doing that. No. Can I make your schedule art? I mean, it depends if you want to. 'Cause in other words, like, babe, I know you're still on your month, right? To where it depends if you think that your drawing arm can be able to take it, right? To where if you're feeling that motivated, that's what I mean. Like, if you're feeling that motivated to where you want to draw my schedule art, like, you can. It'll save me the trouble from actually trying to commission someone I found on VGen that they do like $25. If you want to draw, if you want to draw it, I get permission to where, like, yeah, you can draw it. Like, I'll probably just need the PSD pretty much of it, like, when you're done with it, so that way I can be able to, like, for the font at least, so that way I can be able to, like, let the people know on, like, when I stream. And like the days on when I'm not streaming, okay? Not so aggressively. Oh, Bubby, I fucking love you. Y'all see why I love this girl, chat? Yo, she's that motivated. Even when she's on her month, she's that motivated to pretty much get the work done. Yo, find you a girl who's that motivated, y'all. Bro, she's got it. Yo, Mochi's got it. Let's see here. Assassin, can you do me a favor? My child is a big fan on your streams, and today's her birthday. Can you please say happy birthday, Rip? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Red. Happy birthday to you, and many more. Not to be confused with many more. There you go. That's her birthday. Me singing that. It's not your birthday. well, we're making it now. There you go. You get it for free. Oh Lord, this is becoming a good day Butte stream. Just to let y'all know, chat, my birthday's in 2 months. So we're literally just letting y'all know. Let's see it. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Robert. I'm sorry they're doing with that. It means a lot to see it to our family. Oh, of course, bro. I got you. Yeah, I'm about to say. Like, yeah, like they're dealing with that kind of stuff going on. Of course, I got you with that. I care for the health. Yeah. Why you at? Oh, yo, Red. Why you ending it all? I'm just wishing you like a nice, happy birthday. That's all you're doing, even though it's not your birthday. I see here. Someone put, it's my birthday in August. My birthday is in August. Yes, I am in August, baby. But can you guess what day? Like, look, I'm gonna give chat a chance to guess what day. And the crazy thing is, yeah, and the crazy shit is, right, my girlfriend's birthday is also in August. But yeah, I'm gonna give y'all a chance to guess what day in August is my birthday. Let's see here. Okay, now Red. Oh, not Red. No. Ghostly, you are close. Let's see here. And Robert, you are a few days behind. Robert was the only one that's almost close. Like go back 3 days. Like go like pretty much take it apart like 3 days. Like pretty much like I say not 3, but like not 4, but no. Take it back 3 days, and Robert's got it. You're still going further. I said take it back. You gotta go back. Those days haven't even been invented yet. Oh my lord. Yeah, yes. Oh yes, chat, you got it. No, y'all. You had it right. You had it right the first time. Yo, the second time. It's the 31st. The 31st of August. Yes, chat. I was born the day when everybody has to go back to school. To where literally on the 31st it's gonna be like, you know, my birthday. To where it's gonna be right. It's gonna be like right after my girlfriend's and probably my other online family's birthday. To where I will be doing like a birthday stream on this channel. To where so that means you guys can be able to come say hello, like come say happy birthday, all that stuff. To where I mean, it's all good, but even though that I go back to college pretty much on that day, like, right? To where I'm thinking of doing 3 classes during that time. I'm literally, like, pretty much thinking, like, that's why I'm creating the schedule. So that way, while I'm doing college work, I can, like, get that done instantly with just help with, like, friends, IRL, so I can get that done. But when I'm done with that, on the days where I don't have college, I'll still have time to stream and, like, show you guys that, you know, time to relax, time to hang, all that stuff. Yeah. And making videos, of course. Let's see, I'm gonna have to go back to school on your birthday. Hey, no, it's okay, Ghosty, it's okay. Like, pretty much, like, as long as you're in the stream on that day, so like, the time I'm even thinking of streaming, it'll probably either be on the day where I don't go to college, or it'll probably be on the day where pretty much I'm either, like, hold on, I gotta look it up now. When is 31st? Cause, hold on. It'll probably be on, like, on the weekend, or probably on a school day, I don't know, hold on. Oh no, it's on a Sunday. Yeah. So in other words, on like literally on like because the 31st is on a Sunday this year, which means like like it'll like be before. It's pretty much will be before you have to like go back to school again, pretty much on the second week, which means you'll still be able to make it because it'll still be the weekend. Let's see here. Why, vroom, yo, why you coming? Why you driving in? Wait a minute. Yo, why you driving in for? Babe, I don't like where this is going. Yeah, but Ghostly, but you don't have to worry. In other words, since the 31st is on a Sunday, like literally, it'll be before everybody has to go back to school again on the second week. So in other words, now that might be different for some people in some countries and states, but for Eastern time at least, like that'll be like pretty much before you have to go back on the second week for school. So in other words, since it's on the weekend, so you'll be good to like come in and like come say hello to the stream and stuff like that. To where you'll be alright. And since we're about to reach the 30-minute mark, guys, like a few more seconds, I guess I can end part 1 of the stream here. To where, just letting y'all know, this is not the end. Like I said before, there will be part 2 of the debut stream tonight. Later on tonight, probably like either at 8 or 9, so keep that around and keep that in mind, right? To where there will pretty much be music, me making music. And there will also be me playing games, aka like the little y'all getting a Lost Descendant game on my V2, on this channel. So that way to help like promote my boys like game for he's been working on for like I feel like 2 or 3 years now. So that way y'all can be able to either see me come raid or just see me just look at some bugs that he needs to fix. And I'll probably have guests with me as well, so that means you guys can be able to like come see me, like have fun with like the peeps, like have fun going on for right there, and like enjoy life. But anyways, besides just that, I hope you guys enjoyed like the little Q&A part 1 that I had pretty much for this stream, and enjoy me giving some stories, a little bit on Dracasin's lore, and a little bit on like getting to like know like me as Dracasin more, and singing happy birthday as well. What's the jokes? But this is Dracasin Soulstar signing off for now, and I will see you all later on tonight. Peace.